Alright guys, what I would just quickly like to show you in this video is just my shoot 'em up collection so far. So it's before I've kind of started collecting for them. These are the ones I've just picked up sort of throughout the years. Nothing spectacular or anything like that, but I'll just quickly show you them. Right, we'll start with the PS2. I've got Table Legends 2, a fantastic collection of games. Still got the price on it, dearie me, I never paid that thought. 1945, 1 and 2. These are fantastic shoot 'em ups in my opinion. A lot better than 1942 and 1943 series. It's amazing what 2 years can do you. The technology has advanced so much. Next to that is Siberia. This is not a very good version of it actually. Siberia 2 is much better, but still, if you can find this cheap enough, pick it up. One version that is fantastic is R-Type Final. I wasn't a massive fan of this game at first. It was a lot slower than previous R-Type games, but graphically it's beautiful. It's just a really good game. You could absorb yourself into it for hours. Worth picking up. Next to that, for the Xbox, original Xbox, is Castle of Shigagami. My Japanese is beautiful as always. This is the very first one, also known as Mobile Light Defense Force for the PS2 in Britain. Unfortunately, the Xbox version never came out in Europe. It's pretty good. It's got all the original voices and cutscenes and whatnot intact, so definitely worth picking it up. It's quite a slower paced shooter, still pretty good. Next to that is my 360 shooters, Dodonpachi Resurrection, Under Defeat HD and Akai Katana. The three that were available in this country. All great games. Under Defeat is not a huge improvement over the Dreamcast version, but still a great game. But Dodonpachi Resurrection, Akai Katana are just phenomenal games. Obviously there's much better ones out for the 360 in Japan, and a couple multi-region free ones that I hope to pick up soon. But these, if you're not into 360 if you're not into shoot 'em ups at all, these are definitely worth giving a try. It may convert you. One shmup for the Atari Lynx, that's Gates of Zendikon. Really nice little shooter actually. Big box version, worth picking up if you've got an Atari Lynx. One sole Wii game is Geometry Wars Galaxies. Not a traditional shooter in the sense, but unfortunately the Wii in Europe wasn't blessed with any shmups. You can buy a few on the Virtual Console. They've got a lot of good PC Engine games on there. But what can you do? It's still a good game. Mega Drive games now. I've got 3. I've got Hellfire. Really enjoy this actually. People go on about Radiant Silvergun, how they had the it was one of the first major games to have all the power-ups to start with. This obviously predates that by several years. You do have your 4 available weapons right from the very start. Empire of Steel, quite a slower paced shooter. Still quite good though. I do enjoy like the steampunk style nature of the game. And finally is my latest pickup, Thunder Force 4. Unfortunately still loose cart. For the PlayStation 1 I've only got one, that's X2 New Relief. Just picked that up recently. Again, not too bad, worth a play though. 2 for the Dreamcast, Gunbird 2. One of my favourite games, not only for the Dreamcast, but shoot 'em ups in general. Bangai-O. Very unusual game. Not a traditional shoot 'em up as well. When I say that, I mean it's not vertical or horizontal, but it really is worth picking up. It's one of the games that you wonder why it's not completely rare, because when you see it visually, it pales in comparison to what the Dreamcast can do. So I just don't understand who bought that game to start with. I really don't. But it's really good, worth picking up. PC Engine games now. It's a wee bit darker in this corner. Superstar Soldier, Ordyne, Final Soldier, Heavy Unit, Tiger Heli, copy of Space Invaders, Mr. Heli, I can never mind this name, Twin Hawk, I think people just call it, but it's Descent. I'm not even going to try and butcher it. That is Deep Blue, that's the worst shoot 'em up ever created. It is dreadful. Psycho Chasers, not bad. We've got Parodius, Air Zonk, Dragon Spirit, Image Fight, Gun Heat, W Ring, Rock On, not the best but worth a punt, R-Type 2, and Rabiolibus, finally Paranoia. So, well impressed with my PC Engine collection so far. Obviously I've got a lot more games for it, but these are my shoot 'em ups. Great system, fantastic. Cannot praise it enough. Finally, a couple of Sega games. I've got Self-Feed for the Mega CD. Again, not the greatest of shoot 'em ups, but it's a good game. It's an odd graphical look. It's got a right polygon look to it. But yeah, I think it's quite good. I've actually just realised I forgot one. I've also got Soul Feast for the Mega CD, but that's pretty bish. Master System games now. I'll quickly zoom out. Got a couple. Got a loose cut of Sagaya, if it will focus, which is just Darius. Not Darius. That is Darius. Aerial Assault. Not a bad game, but it's a little slow paced. Action fighter again, not a traditional shoot 'em up. Does have shoot 'em up elements. Bomber Raid, which is really good. Really enjoy that. Cloud Master, which is pretty unique. You play a small geezer on a cloud, and pieces of food in that attack you. Must be different across in Japan. Forgotten Worlds. I quite enjoy this version on the Master System because you don't have to press a button to fire. It fires automatically. And I think it works pretty well actually. Line of Fire. Power Strike, a fantastic buy. R-Type, a phenomenal version for the Master System. It does flicker quite badly on later levels, but compared to for an 8-bit system, this is a phenomenal version. Submarine Attack, a submarine shoot 'em up game obviously, similar to In the Hunt, but just very basic. It is actually not too bad, but it is a little slow. Scramble Spirit, it's quite a fun game. It plays a bit like 1942, 1943 and things like that. Yeah, pretty good, worth picking up. Transbot, look at that cover art. I really enjoy this game, but it's pretty poor. It's very basic. There's only 4 levels. The levels seem to go on for about a month and a half. So if you do plan to sit down to play this game, make sure you pack a packed lunch, a big bottle of juice, because you'll be there for a while. And finally, Xenon 2. And I thought this version was terrible, to be honest. I thought it was very slow and just a really bad game. But I've since discovered that most versions are like that, to be honest, and this game hasn't aged all that well. After watching Darren Walshock's video of him playing it for the Mega Drive, it's a very slow game. Just a couple of highlights. These are not traditional shoot 'em ups, but games that I still enjoy. I've got Astro Boy for the Wii. It's part platformer, part shoot 'em up, but it's worth a punt. For the Dreamcast, I've got Cannon Spike. It's pretty much a shoot 'em up, but on foot. If you've ever played Red Star for the PlayStation 2, plays a lot similar to that. Really good game. Unfortunately, it's quite rare. And finally, Robotron 64. Fantastic game. Very addictive and worth picking up just for a quick punt. So there you go, guys. I have picked up a hell of a lot more since I've started this collection. I've picked up another half a dozen PlayStation 2 games and a couple PC Engine games from my mate Craig. But I'll show them in a different video. So there you go, guys. Take it easy. Much love.